General Flynn to be in. So I agree. I'd have to say at this point that he should not have probably ever been considered for the position. Too controversial. And then, not being forthcoming with information to the vice president. I mean, that was just, the loyalty thing. Yeah, there's just a little thing, called loyalty. It didn't work out. And when you seem like you have interest and you're getting paid for it and they're paying, it's a little too cozy with the Russians. And Trump certainly doesn't need any of that around him. It's all about the Russians. It's like the folks out in California, not all of them, but they've had all those floods, they were saying, because of Donald Trump. And it's also, he's providing the floods. It's all Donald Trump's fault. If anything goes wrong, it's all Trump. Put through the test, and thank God these things are working, but Syrian missiles were firing at Israeli jets. Did you hear about that? You didn't? Well, Syria launched an anti-aircraft missile towards Israeli jets today after a series of attacks by Israeli Air Force. And at least one of the missions was intercepted midair by the Israeli anti-missile system Arrow in the first reported use of the system. It marks the most serious incident between the two countries since the outbreak of the Syrian civil war, which was 6 years ago. And several anti-aircraft missiles were launched from Syria following the mission of IDF Aerial Defense System Intercept. One of the missiles, the Israeli Defense Force reported in a statement, the safety of the forces and Israeli civilians were not compromised. And the rare statement did not specifically say which targets were attacked. Arab media reported that the target of Israeli strikes was a Hezbollah weapons convoy headed towards Lebanon. And at approximately 3 a.m. local time, warning sirens sounded in the Jordan Valley and the West Bank. Several moments later, 2 loud explosions were heard in Jerusalem. 3 hours later, Israeli army spokesman issued that statement. Still problems. I mean, not a surprise. But thank God there's some technology, and we provided the technology. And it looks like the same technology to the south for South Korea and for Japan. And that seems to be something big on the radar. I think that Kim Jong-un is very unstable. And I would not be surprised if we don't see something very soon coming out of that country where there's going to be some very aggressive reactions taking place there. I don't wish war, don't wish any more pain on the North with its citizens. But that government is terrible. The way they treat their people is terrible. The guy is ridiculous, needs to be ridded from the planet, and I wish to God there was some way that we could take that government down quickly, because they are so unstable. They're not going to stop. They're so provocative, and there's too many populated areas right to the south, and then Japan, these people are worried stiff. And China, they've been trying to sock it to them with sanctions because, China, they supply a lot of stuff to them and have been. And the sanctions don't seem to be enough. And truly, how much sanctions have stopped them? Apparently, they're getting food somewhere, and China has been the biggest supplier of them all. So we'll be watching that story. By the way, a great way to be able to enjoy yourself and all the latest movies. You don't have to go to Redbox. You don't have to go ahead and buy the DVDs or Blu-rays or anything like that. Spend all that money. You don't have to go searching. Don't have to leave your home. You can just buy this one player. It's called 123 Ready TV, and it's ready right now at forthepeopleshow.com for you to download. Forthepeopleshow.com. You just click on the advertisement. It'll take you right there. You want to go ahead and pick it up because you can watch all the latest movies in the movie theater. And sometimes even before it's out, because it's already on the web. And this captures it all. It's brilliant. The developers are brilliant. That's why we teamed up with them. And the player is just $19.99. Just one-time deal. $19.99. Do I sound excited about it? I am, because I love movies. Love TV shows. I cut the cable because I learned that everything's already streaming on the web anyways, but this one media player streams everything that you already have on your phone or on your computer, in addition to all of this other stuff, because it captures it. It knows where to find it, which is cool. And if you're not a geek, you don't need to be. You just need to be somebody that wants to watch movies. Are you a movie watcher? You are? You like TV shows? You do? Well, get the player. And trust me, you will absolutely, positively be in love. And when I say love, it will be a love affair with 123 Ready TV. Go to our website right now, to forthepeopleshow.com. Download it on your Android devices or on your personal computer and enjoy movie watching like never before. Again, one time, $19.99. Ladies and gentlemen, For the People is 100%, and I'm proud to say it, listener supported. I thank all the affiliates that carry For the People. If your radio station in your area doesn't, let them know about For the People, will you? forthepeopleshow.com. That's our website, and go there now. All the best. May God bless.